we're here in actually behind your garage, and I'm assuming this probably wasn't the pride and joy when you first moved in for the most part.
Not at all. It was poison ivy and an ex-construction site.
So lots of, a lot of times people consider behind the garage kind of the, dumping ground for the most part. But this is actually gorgeous, and I think this is actually a really good way for people to get some ideas about using really, fruit plants, vegetables in a small space. So what were you thinking when you kind of came up with this design?
I spent a lot of time looking at books and finding designs that I liked. They were usually herb gardens. And so I was looking for something pretty structural and still something that would grow, a salad. That's about really all that you can get out of this, but you can get a lot of variety.
Okay, so you actually have fruit plants. You have blueberries, you have raspberries, you have an espaliered gooseberry, which I've never seen before.
And on the north side of the garage.
Oh, and that's done well for you, evidently.
It's got thorns, as gooseberries do. It gets big berries that are very tart, shall we say, sour and crunchy.
Did you find you had to use a lot of compost and
Yes.
kind of sort of dealt with sort of the
Yes.
issues of whatever
Yeah.
was left here,
Right.
and then went in and did a certain amount of compost. So as far as vegetable selection, were there certain ones that you really felt like you wanted or would do well in this area? I think, do you even have soybeans? Is that,
We do,
have
yeah.
some edamame. So you packed in all kinds of things. So what kinds of other things do you have here?
I was looking for things with color and things that grew in small spaces. So there are baby garden vegetables, baby carrots, baby eggplants, things of that kind. And square foot gardening helped with finding plants and figuring out how to space them.
Great. This is actually a beautiful garden, Kay. And I think it's one of those things that people can just take home lesson is you can use those unusable spaces, make them usable, and really cram a lot of vegetables and fruits in a small space. So thanks a lot for your ideas.